Now then guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining me on what is potentially the most OP tactic in the FM21 cycle, obviously. Now we're in the FM22 one, but the Strikerless does all kinds of damage. We're going to play a 4-3-3 Strikerless in this one, but you can play whatever you want. You can play a 4-2-4, a 4-4-2, doesn't really matter. But yeah, the Strikerless, let's give it a go. Let's see if it does as much damage and if it's as OP as it was in FM21. Right then guys, so looking at this tactic, as you can see, we're going to go for the 4-3-3. We're going to be slightly wider in the midfield. We're playing a custom vertical tick attacker because I have made some slight changes and the team fluidity is fluid. So let's go through it line by line. So from the goalkeeping position, we've got Golaski in goal, and this one is just a goalkeeper on defend. No instructions at all for him. Out as a fullback, we've got Angelino. Again, no instructions, and that's the same on left and right. Cloisterman playing on the right-hand side as well. We've got the ball-playing defender. We've got Vardiol and Orban in this one, and both of them are playing as ball-playing defenders on defend, with two instructions that are part of the role. So they've got take more risks and hold position. We've then got Mariba in the centre of midfield. His instructions are to shoot less often, dribble less, take fewer risks, hold position, and to tackle harder. Kakunku out on that left-hand side, he's playing as a wide playmaker on support. Instructions that are part of his role are to shoot less often, cut inside with the ball, take more risks, cross less often, sit narrower and run from position, and that's the same out on the right hand side for Campbell. Then we've got two shadow strikers, so we've got Poulsen, no individual instructions for him. He's playing as a shadow striker on attack, dribble more, take more risks, get further forward and move into channels, and that's the same for Dominic out on the other side. I'm going to call him Dominic because I can't pronounce his name. Zlobazlai, we'll say, that's close enough. And then Danny Olmo playing in the middle as an attacker midfielder, two individual instructions, shoot more often and get further forward. Now my shadow strikers, you know, we could set the individual instruction of runs wide with the ball and stay wider for both of them. I could have them shoot more, I could have them cross more, I could have them roam from position, but I just think keep them with the instruction that's been given, let Olmo do all of the damage. Now we're playing on an attacker mentality, and in possession we've got our attacking width, which is narrow. Our approach play is to play out from defence, and we like to play out in those wide areas. Passing directness is slightly shorter, tempo is slightly higher, and there's no time wasted. And we work the ball into the box and we're more expressive. Let's put play for set pieces on there as well. You can't go wrong with that. In transition, when possession has been lost, we counter press, and when possession has been won, we counter. We distribute the centre backs, and we like to take short kicks. And out of possession, we're slightly narrow here as we play with a much higher line of engagement and a higher defensive line. So yeah, we are quite compact in the midfield. We prevent short goalkeeping distribution, and that is it. So set piece routines then, when we look at our defensive stance, we're going to play a defend and counter routine where we get it clear. We've got two players on the halfway line, that is left and right. And then when we attack, we're playing to the near post, left and right again. We're really going to go for it, hopefully get some goals from set pieces as well. And then throw-ins wise, we're going to go long throws, left and right. You know, plenty of goals to be scored from long throws as well. So looking at competitions wise then, we've got the Bundesliga, the Champions League and the Pokal. And the reason that I've gone with Leipzig is they aren't the strongest team in there, but they had the squad that fitted the way that I wanted to play tactically. Now a lot of these other teams in the Bundesliga especially rely on their out and out striker, such as Bayern Munich with Lewandowski, Borussia Dortmund obviously with Erling Haaland. So for me, yes, they have got, when we look at the squad, they have got Andre Silva, which is their out-and-out striker. But, you know, he can drop a little bit deeper should we want him to. But that is it. That is their only real option. Up front, yes, they've got Brobbey. But I have literally just promoted him from the reserves just to have another option up there who can play across the three behind the striker as well. So there we go. Strikerless. What can we do with it? Is there an opportunity for us to win the league? Like I say, Champions League and the Pokal as well. Pokal against Lok Leipzig in their first game. Massive. So, yes, let's just have a quick look at the schedule then as how we would start. Friendly against Charlton there. All about that, how they managed to get a friendly against ourselves. We've had a decent pre-season. As you can see, 3 wins and 1 draw against Bournemouth. But we have Mainz, Stuttgart, Wolfsburg, Bayern Munich and Cologne as our first 5 games. Now that game against Bayern is the big one. Naturally, 3 points on the board then. And we are well on our way. However, it's a long old season and plenty can happen, especially when you're playing Strikerless. So what we're going to do then, guys, is we are going to move forward. We're going to push forward till the end of the season, simulate it. And we'll see what happens when we come back. Right then guys, so we're done and it's the end of the season. And we've drawn on points with Bayern Munich. 79 points. It's a shocker. It's an absolute shocker. However, to say that we played the entire season without a striker, to finish on equal points with Bayern Munich and to beat Borussia Dortmund by 3 points is some feat, if I'm completely honest. Let's have a look at the league table in all its glory. So looking at it here, we played 34 games, won 25, drew 4, lost 5 games. Only 5 defeats all season isn't bad. We scored 68 goals, so we're a million miles away from Bayern and Borussia Dortmund. Bayern scoring 91, Borussia Dortmund scoring 95. But we did concede 26, which looks like it's the least conceded there, with Bayern conceding 28. Goal difference was 43, third best in the league. And 79 points on the board. It's form at the end of the season there. If we just got the extra point from the draw, who did we end up drawing against? Milner would buy Leverkusen. If we'd pick up the 3 points from that, that would have been it. Who did Bayern draw with? They drew 1-1 with Arminia Bielefeld. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Bielefeld? That's bang on. Bang on. Absolutely got it. So looking at the past positions then, we never ended up in top spot throughout the entirety of the season. We didn't have the greatest start, down in 10th place as we drew 0-0 with Hertha Berlin. But then we pulled ourselves back up. Last 3 games of the season we ended up being in 2nd place with a 4-0 victory over Union Berlin. But that draw knocked us all the way down into 3rd. I'm assuming Bayern Munich was sat in top. Now they were similar to ourselves. Borussia Dortmund were top and absolutely blew it. They basically sat in top spot from match day 19 all the way through to match day 27. However, you know, not bad going. What about the rest of the competitions? So 2nd place finish in the Bundesliga. Like I say, we blew the Champions League with a 3rd place finish. We did qualify for the Europa League because of that, but then we were knocked out in the 2nd round by Lazio, so we done nothing in Europe. We were knocked out in the 2nd round of the Pokal by Borussia Dortmund. So no silverware in this one. However, like I say, 2nd place finish without a striker isn't bad going at all. So let's have a look at the player stats then. So the overall top goal scorer was Lewandowski with 43 goals, then Haaland with 37. They were the 2 players that I would expect them to be fighting out for the top spot anyway. But Dani Olmo down there in 7th place with 20 goals isn't bad going, considering, like I say, he's meant to be playing out behind the striker. Looking at the assists, Emil Forsberg got 2nd place with 13 assists, equal with Marco Reus. Jonas Hoffmann got 14 for Borussia Mönchengladbach, and he ended up in top spot. But we've also got Christopher Nkunku there as well with 11. When we're looking at clean sheets then, Gulaski got 18. With the nearest goalkeeper to him, Jan Sommer, with 13. So we did really well there. And fewest conceded. Gulaski there with 34 games. It's a bit, you know, you can't really do anything with that anyway. Andrei Lunev only played 12 goals and conceded 13. So yeah, Gulaski had a very good season as well. So looking at our performance overall, then player stats wise, top goal scorer was Dani Olmo with 25 goals. Highest average rating was Mohamed Simakan with 7.27. Most assists was Forsberg with 14. Best pass completion, Willie Orban. I thought that was William Orbit then, 98%. Most player of the match awards, Simakan with 7. Most yellow cards was Lehmer with 10. And most red cards was Lehmer and Nkunku with 1 apiece. In the Bundesliga then, we scored 68 goals, which is the 3rd best. Not bad going, like I say. I keep saying no striker, but we still managed to score 68 goals. Fewest goals conceded in the league with 26. Yellow cards, 38, which was 2nd best. And 1 red card, which was the 3rd best. So overall, like I say, a really good season. To lose out on equal points, in fairness, goal difference killing us. But if we'd had a striker, would that have made the difference? That's the bit you've got to weigh up. But defensively, quality, 26 goals conceded across 34 games, which was the best. So let's have a look at the amount of goals that we scored then. So obviously Olmo with 25 goals across 43 appearances. Nkunku with 18 in 46 starts. Forsberg with 14 assists for him as well in 39 starts. Andre Silva would have been playing in the centre of those 3. Scored 10 times, 5 assists. So even my striker playing deeper scored us goals as well. Looking at the general performance then, you can see that we scored 2 goals per game. On average, that's 0.55 higher than the average Bundesliga side. Expected goals per game, 1.61. That's 0.24 higher. When we're looking at the conceded goals per game, that's the big one. 0.69 fewer than the Bundesliga average. A 91% pass completion ratio. Even tackling, you know, we're exactly the same as what is expected. It's just those shots per game we didn't push as far. We managed 0.7 shots fewer per game than the average Bundesliga side. So looking at our attacking performance then, yeah, we committed a lot of fouls there. 3.78 fouls more than the average team with 16.76 average rating for us. As you can see there, you know, expected goals per game, 1.61. Shots per game, 11. We didn't produce as many shots, but we have been clinical with that. Shots on target, 47%. Dribbles per game, 11. Cross completion, 23.54%. But who are you crossing that ball into? Defensively here, This is all over the place. Goals conceded per game, 7.6. Tackles attempted, we only manage 14 tackles attempted per game. You know, the average team is committing 16 tackles per game. We finish 6 under that. Tackles won, 79%. Interceptions per game, 22. 3.62 more than the average Bundesliga side. Clearances per game, we didn't really do a lot there. 33 clearances per game, that's 8.3 lower. And we love a foul, absolutely love a foul. So looking at the shooting from our midfielders, then there's nobody that is really aggressive and has got high quality shooting. Yusuf Poulsen is aggressive and lacks the quality. Danny Olmo's in there, but you need players further over this way. Kunko, Silva, Forsberg's probably the main one. But we haven't really set the world alight with aggressive shooting, high quality shooting. When you look at scoring though, this is more like it with Danny Olmo getting up there. High scoring, high quality shooting. Kunku's there as well as Forsberg. So we've got 3 players well up there. The most clinical player from the midfield position is Marco Reus from Dortmund. And Hans Wolf's there as well. Looking at the passes wise, you know, it's a good spread there. We've got a lot of players and lots of passes, accurate passing. Konrad Lehmer's the main man. Dominic in there as well. Poulsen is on the other side. Lots of passes, inaccurate. Overall, you know, I think the best way to look at it is to look at how we set up without the ball. So this is a game against Borussia Dortmund. We ended up winning this game 4-2. And as you can see, we're quite a compact 4-3-3. We've got the 3 players. Forsberg on this occasion, Olmo, and then Kunku up there as well. Playing as the 3 with the 3 behind. And then the 4 sat behind them as well. We've basically got Dominic a little bit deeper and he's just covering. As you may look at it as though we've got a front 5, whichever way, they're quite isolated in the middle. When we look at it with the ball, let's get rid of that one. When we've got the ball, then we really go for it. We end up with a 5 up front. So we have both of our wide midfielders pushing up there as well. So we end up with a 5-1-4. And like I say, when you look at the result, we ended up only having 6 shots, 5 on target, scored 4 goals. Possession-wise, 57%. In fairness, we absolutely FM'd them by looking at this. They had 27 shots, 12 on target, and we end up running out winners. But you can see there tactically how our formation sets up. So there you go then, guys. Like I say, that is the end of this one. The Strikerless, I think it is OP. I still think it's OP in this one. To finish in a 2nd place, scoring 68 goals without an out-and-out striker shows that there is plenty of potential in this tactic. So this tactic is available to download, and I'll link it in the description for you to give it a go. But yeah, let me know your feedback. Are there other teams that you could use this with? Obviously, there's plenty of teams you could use this with, but if you were to pick a team to play Strikerless, what would it be? Let me know in the comments, like I say. So thank you very much for watching. As always, it's been emotional, and I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.